Victoria, my stepmother, told me she was responsible for my father's death. She said it right to my face, with no remorse, no emotion. She told me they had paid off the police and the doctors, and that no one would ever suspect a thing. Emily's mother gasped, her eyes widened with horror. "We have to go to the police," she exclaimed. "We have to file a case against them for your father's death. We can bring them down, Sophia." Sophia shook her head, a bitter smile twisting her lips. "It's not possible," she said softly. "They own everyone. They'll pay off the police and the judges. They'll silence me forever. I don't want to die, not now. I want to take my revenge. I want to see them suffer like they made me suffer." The room fell silent. The only sound Sophia's quiet sobs, and the TV still blaring in the background. Emily and her mother exchanged a determined glance. They would do everything in their power to help Sophia, to protect her from them and their evil clutches. They would fight for justice, no matter the cost. "How are we going to do that?" Emily asked, her eyebrows furrowed in concern, her voice laced with skepticism. "We have no money, no influence, no connections." "They have everything, Sophia. They have the power, the wealth, the status. We're just two ordinary girls against a powerful family like the Maxwells." Sophia's expression turned determined, her eyes blazing with a fierce intensity. "I know it won't be easy, Emily. I know it will be a long and difficult fight. But I promise you, I will not rest until I have reclaimed what is rightfully mine. I will not rest until I have brought them down, until I have made them pay for what they've done to me, to my father, to our family." Her voice was laced with a deep-seated anger, a burning desire for justice, and a fierce determination to succeed. Her words were like a battle cry, a call to arms, a declaration of war against the Maxwells and their empire of corruption and greed. "I am Sophia Maxwell, the daughter of Robert Maxwell, and the rightful heir to every single property, every single business, every single asset that they have stolen from me. I will fight for what is mine, Emily. I will fight with every breath in my body, with every fiber of my being. And I will win." Her eyes gleamed with a fierce light, a light that seemed to pierce through the darkness, a light that seemed to shine like a beacon of hope in the midst of despair. Emily felt a surge of admiration for her friend, a surge of respect for her courage, her determination, and her unwavering commitment to justice. "Peace," Sophia said, her voice barely above a whisper, but laced with a deep and abiding conviction. "Peace will come when justice is served. Peace will come when the Maxwells are brought to their knees. Peace will come when I have reclaimed what is rightfully mine." Meanwhile, Emily was overjoyed when she finally secured a job for Sophia at her workplace. She had been worried about her friend's financial struggles and was relieved that Sophia would now have a steady income. Sophia had an appointment scheduled for the following Monday, and Emily was going through her work materials in her room when she suddenly realized her period was overdue. She couldn't find her phone, so she grabbed Sophia's phone to check the date. After calculating her cycle, she felt relieved that her period would arrive soon. Just then, Sophia's phone beeped, indicating a new message. Emily's curiosity got the better of her, and she opened the message, only to be shocked by its contents. Sophia was a month late. "Oh my goodness!" Emily exclaimed, her mind racing with possibilities. She thought about Sophia's traumatic experience and the possibility that she might be carrying her rapist's child. Emily wanted to tell Sophia immediately, but she hesitated, knowing her friend was already going through a tough time. Sophia was still reeling from the aftermath of her father's death, the betrayal of her family, and the loss of her inheritance. Emily didn't want to add to Sophia's stress, fearing it might push her into depression or trigger daily crying episodes. So she kept the discovery to herself, enduring sleepless nights as she wondered if Sophia might be pregnant with a child she didn't want. Meanwhile, Emily couldn't bear the secret any longer. She told her boss she had heavy cramps and needed to go home, then rushed back to tell Sophia the truth. Sophia was in the living room, staring blankly at the TV, when Emily approached her. "Sophia, we need to talk," Emily said gently, her voice trembling with concern. Sophia looked up, her eyes red and puffy from crying. "What is it?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "Sophia, I need to tell you something," Emily began, her words spilling out in a rush. "I was using your phone the other day, and I saw a message. You're a month late." Sophia's eyes widened in shock, and she slumped into the chair, her face crumbling into tears. "I didn't even realize. I've been so caught up." She trailed off, overcome with emotion. Emily tried to console her. "Don't call it a bastard, Sophia. We haven't done a pregnancy test yet. It might just be stress delaying your period." But Sophia was unconvinced. Stress for a month? Come on, Emily. Let's be realistic. I'm freaking pregnant. She yelled, her voice echoing through the room. Emily tried to reassure her. "We'll take the test first. Then we'll know for sure. Come on, let's go to the hospital." Sophia nodded, her eyes still streaming with tears, and Emily helped her up from the chair. As they walked out of the house, Emily couldn't help but feel a sense of dread. What if Sophia was pregnant? What would they do then? The uncertainty hung in the air like a cloud, threatening to rain down more misery on Sophia's already troubled life.